Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about cell phone usage. Each year in the United States about 42,000 people die in auto accidents. Cell phone distraction causes about 3,000 deaths. Also, cell phone distraction causes about 300,000 injuries. Now that's a big number that needs to be resolved. That's a big, bad number. Cell phone usage is very dangerous. Drivers need to be fully aware of the risk and consequences. Most people are uninformed about how dangerous and distracting driving with a cell phone is. People need to know how dangerous it is each time they pull out their cell phones and drive. Driving requires your full attention and focus. You can't divert your full attention to your motor vehicle in the road if you're trying to hold a conversation while going down the highway. It's impossible. Studies have shown it's impossible. The whole entire cell phone boom in the new millennium has skyrocketed. Everyone has a cell phone nowadays. Almost everyone. Because of the use of cell phone usage is so high while driving, lawmakers have been prompted to act. Lawmakers are in the process right now of putting together bans, cell phone bans. Matter of fact, there's a few states that already have cell phone bans. New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Utah, Washington State, Washington D.C., they all have cell phone bans already. Now these bans don't completely ban cell phones. The cell phone bans that these states have intact are handset bans. They ban the handset, the actual phone to ear thing. You can't hold a phone to your ear anymore in them states, or you'll probably get a fine, or at least get warned about it. They would like this. These states would like to see you use headsets. Even if you're from a different state, they want to see you use headsets when you come through their state. So it's a pretty serious thing, pretty serious matter. Almost as it's equally almost as serious as the whole click it or ticket thing that's been going on lately. For example, California has a death rate of 4,000 deaths per year from auto accidents. California also has a cell phone ban intact too. Now, California expects that 300 less people will be killed since they enacted their cell phone ban. Study has shown that teens are the worst affected by cell phone usage. And we all heard that story in the news where, teens are killed here, killed there in a car while sending a text message, getting a text message, trying to read a text message, calling, hanging up the phone. It's just too distracting for an inexperienced driver. For this matter, the state of California has a law intact that prohibits 16 to 7-year-old drivers from using cell phones at all. That's no handheld headset to the ear, none. No little earbud in the ear, no Bluetooth, nothing. They cannot use a cell phone, period, while driving, unless it's an emergency. Unless it's a call to 911, they cannot use a cell phone while driving. It's prohibited. In fact, it's been shown in studies that people who use handsets are completely distracted. They say it's even worse than the .08 alcohol level for being drunk. They say it's equally or worse than driving drunk when you talk on your cell phone and driving. So that's how bad it is. As a matter of fact, there's a professor out of Utah University, Professor David Strayer, says that when a 20-year-old uses a cell phone, that's equal to a 7-year-old person driving without using a cell phone. So that's pretty bad, because the reaction time of a 7-year-old person is about half that of a 20-year-old person. There's a few things you can do to help ease the whole driving thing. I mean, you can't stop people from using their cell phone completely. So here's a few tips for someone if they have to use their cell phone on the road. You should use your speed dial and one-touch dialing whenever possible. If you absolutely have to call someone and you got the voice dialing feature, you just take your phone, put it on speakerphone, and just say the name and let it dial whoever. When driving, you should try to avoid stressful and emotional conversations. And when you have to dial a phone number, just dial it cautiously. Just be cautious. Pull off to the side of the road, have a little conversation, and dial it cautiously. Now, after all the information I provided with you today, I hope that everyone can go out there and make the right decision. And please, do not drive with a cell phone in hand. Please. Not only do you put yourself at risk when driving with a cell phone, you put others at risk too. Thank you.